Playoff football. Franklin County High School hosting the Vikings from Louisville Valley. Coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro Tire and Auto Service, a full-service auto repair shop servicing all models. 2 locations to serve your automotive needs. Call 502-352-2988 for an appointment or go to davidtollsautopros.com.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Welcome, folks, to Benny Watkins Field here at Franklin County High School. Clint Goins and Lanny Brannick here with you with the call of tonight's playoff football game. We're in the second round. Franklin County High School undefeated, taking on the Valley High School Vikings out of Louisville. You can see there they are 9-2. And Lenny, tell us exactly how did we get here?
Well, Valley's here to try to knock off the undefeated Flyers, and last week they showed what they were about. 65-0. Win last week in the opening round of the playoffs, and it was pretty much Franklin County the whole way. 40-some points in the first quarter, and this is just one of those touchdowns, and that was the play of the game. It was Coleman, and a huge hit there, and that knocked out their quarterback, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, it was downhill from there, wasn't it?
Yep. And Franklin County just scored at will. Here's Jack Oldham on the 10-yard TD. Franklin County's up 27-0 here. Here's
one of the easiest interceptions you will ever see in high school.
And they really kind of gave up on tackling, did Wagner. That was a 34-0 at that point. And Barrett to Epperson for 25 yards. PAT is good.
Little chickeration here.
That's that play right there. It was 41-0.
And even the backup QB gets a TD.
Yep. Just an absolute annihilation. 65-0. It just keeps going and going. There's another pick six in here. Right here it is. Oh, fumble. All kinds of trouble. There it is. Yeah. Fumble recovery for the touchdown.
A whole lot of Flyers getting in on the action last week when they defeated Wagner, also out of Louisville. Now Valley comes into this game after a big win against Western Hills. What was it, 46-0 last week?
46-0 over Western Hills, but that's that doesn't tell you the whole story. Western Hills, I think, had one of those seasons where they were decent at times, but just not their best talent. And we're going to have the national anthem here, so we will step aside and hear from the band and come back in just a few moments.
And that was the junior ROTC doing a fine job there, and the Franklin County High School Band under the direction of Mr. Josh Toppus. We are just under 4 minutes away from kickoff. And here we see the Franklin County Flyer captains. There's the coach, Eddie James, there with the Mr. Redbeard, we shall say. And the captains will come out and handle the coin toss here shortly, but we will step aside ever so briefly for some commercials and come back with the kickoff here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. Reach out to the Hubbard team for all your real estate needs.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up. And it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Welcome back, folks. Of course, we want to thank our sponsors, Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher, but also our main sponsor, David Toll's Auto Pro Tire and Auto Service. They've been with us all year long. West Banco, Central Kentucky Toyota dealers, Franklin Goins Insurance Company. They provide the replays. They're one of the replay sponsors, along with the Floor Show. And of course, Whitehead Hancock Plumbing. Presenting your scorebook there at the bottom. Our first down sponsor is Pizza Inn, and of course at halftime we'll have the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. And we don't want to forget, at the end of the game we'll have the play of the game brought to you by the Central Kentucky Toyota dealers, and the player of the game brought to you by the Esprit Credit Union, and of course they will also bring you the post-game recap. And we are about ready to see the Franklin County Flyers come through their tunnel onto the field. There's the captains for tonight's game for Franklin County. Number 2 is Cohen Taylor. Number 10 is Tegan Crowdis. 44, Jacob Oles. And number 63 is Shamari Aiken. They are all seniors. And for the Vikings, let's see, we got number 12, Jordan Keith. Not Keith Jordan, but Jordan Keith. Yeah. We've got 62, Cole Holmes. Number 72 is Logan Watanabe. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm not real sure about that.
That is how you pronounce it.
And 67, Joshua Vaughn.
Valley comes in with a record of 9-2. They put up 416 points this season in 11 games. So my quick math tells me that's about 40 points a game.
Yeah, they're not too shabby. They have a quarterback that is very similar, at least as far as stats goes, to the Franklin County quarterback, Knox Barrett. I always say his name backwards.
So
Knox Barrett.
Here's maybe the most kind of insane stat that I've heard about Franklin County this year. They are still third in the RPI for 4A, widely considered one of the top 10 teams in the state, regardless of class. But they have scored 535 points through 11 games, which is first in 4A. And they've given up 133 points, which is second in 4A. But yet they are only third in the RPI.
What does that tell you? I mean, I don't know. Who's ahead of them? Ball County and Johnson Central? Is that right?
I believe that's correct. So they've had a heck of a season. We're going to see two teams that are pretty similar. We're just going to see who has the best athletes as they come through. The breakaway, we always talking about it, the breakaway thing that they put up every week.
We've got some young footballers who went out there with them, and one of them took a tumble. And some fireworks. Man, we've got it going on here at Benny Watkins Field, let me tell you.
For round two.
For round two, yeah, this is the second round of the playoffs.
should the Flyers advance, they play the winner of, you look this up.
I did North Oldham, and I forgot who the other team was. It's North Oldham and somebody. My guess is it'll be North Oldham.
North Oldham is one of the 2 teams that has a victory over the Valley Vikings.
Yes, and they beat them
handily.
Yes,
by
like 48-6 or something.
It was a significant win.
Yeah, my guess is North Oldham will be who they will face next week. But if they do face them, it will be here at Benny Watkins Field, and it will be here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week as well.
I'm just interested in seeing a game without a running clock. We've had, I don't know how many running clocks.
Yes, we have.
Frankfort had a running clock against them. Franklin County put it on Western Hills with a running clock. Franklin County beat Wagner with a running clock. It's been a lot of running clocks here, and that's,
right.
You know.
I don't know. I'll have to look this up. But Franklin County, they've had a running clock against almost everybody. We've had 2 close games here at home against Lexington Christian and Spencer County, both of which the Flyers won, but by 1 point.
By a single point, yeah.
And the difference in both of those games was a blocked PAT. So is this going to be a running clock game, or is this going to be another game?
I don't
like
think
Spencer County?
I don't think this is going to be a running clock game, but I do think these teams are a little bit of a mirror image of each other. Valley very much likes to throw the ball. Their quarterback, Jamie Jones, is a senior. He's 116 for 210 through 10 games played for 2,300 yards and 27 touchdowns against only 4 interceptions. On the other side of the ball, you've got Knox Barrett, the steady quarterback. Through 11 games, 182 of 253 for 2,500 yards and 31 touchdowns with 3 picks.
Yeah, they're very similar, very, very similar.
The Vikings have Lonzel Parks, who is a kind of a star receiver, almost 1,000 receiving yards. But Jacob Taylor for the Flyers has almost 1,000 receiving yards. So,
and as you said earlier, both teams kind of have the running back by committee. They don't really have a go-to guy, so to speak. A little pooch kick here, taken by the Vikings at around the 23-yard line and tackled at around the 29.
We have a flag on the play as well. Yeah, Jack Oldham carries the ball more than anybody else for the Flyers. And Valley has kind of the same setup. They have Jamie Jones, who's a quarterback, but also Lamar Hockersmith, who is their next leading rusher, 48 attempts for 354 yards and 5 TDs. But they also have Jordan Tompkins, number 5, who has 45 rushing attempts for almost 300 yards and 6 touchdowns. So the pooch kick kind of worked, got exactly what they wanted. We'll see what the penalty is. It looks like it is on Valley, and they will be backed up to the 19-yard line. And away we go.
Here we go. We got only one guy in the backfield with Jones, the quarterback. He's under center, as you can see. Fakes the handoff, looks downfield. Got plenty of time to throw, and he throws it deep. Just out of reach, almost picked off by the Franklin County defender. I think that was
Shalom Moore looking to pick up another pick. He had a pick 6 last week. And then he also had another TD, but showing off a pretty good arm there.
Yeah.
Did throw into double coverage and well covered too.
Franklin County only rushed 3 that time, so my guess is they're expecting a passing game. I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
With Coach Eddie James, I'm sure they've watched some tape. Well, they've watched some video. Who does tape anymore? Handoff brought down. A game of about 2, and that was about it. As it looks like that was Jacob Olds. They're in on the tackle.
He's a machine. The person that Valley needs to look out there for, though, is Jaden Samuels. 15.5 tackles for loss. Every tackle for loss is a drive killer. Every one of them. They don't always result in the drive being dead, but they really put a dent in it.
They sure do. 3rd and 7 now. They gave him a nice spot.
See how good this passing attack really is.
Jones in the shotgun now, 4 wideouts.
Only rushed 3. They got a spy back there, though, which is very purposeful. That was probably after the whistle, but no call. Lane Brock, the freshman, he's spying their quarterback, Jamie Jones.
So that's going to be a punting situation. I think he picked
Watch
up
number
about
7.
2.
Well, you can't see it on this replay, but number 7, right there, who was in on the tackle, never left his spot as middle linebacker. He was just waiting on the quarterback to run.
And he is their leading rusher, correct?
Yes,
Jamie
he
Jones.
is.
So good decision, but you know what? They are not lining up to punt.
No, I
Fourth
think
and 2. They gave him a nice spot there that time too. 4th and 2. Well, no, they are going to punt. Okay, never mind. I take that back. Cash Nichols.
Punter and kicker.
Gets
Pretty
off
good
a
kick there.
fairly decent one, and
Franklin County's not going to bother with it.
yeah, gets a nice Viking roll, and it'll be down at the 29, and the Flyers will take over here 1st and 10.
So look at Knox Barrett about to go to work.
Sophomore quarterback. Here's another look. That snap was a little bit off to his right, but he did a good job picking it up.
Nothing wrong with that kick at all. It went 40-plus yards. Eventually, he got to 40-plus yards. It didn't travel that in the air. Barrett likes to throw the out passes, and now we've got all kinds of fun stuff going on.
Yeah. Collins is going to take the snap, and he's going to pitch it. But the Vikings read that pretty well, and the Flyers only going to pick up about 3.
Shalom Moore there on the reverse. That's an interesting way to start the game.
It is.
As I like to say, sometimes it's about half too cute. Vikings with good lane discipline there, good positionary discipline, and didn't get caught up in the tomfoolery, so to speak.
They didn't bite, so to speak. All right, Knox Barrett this time, and we got a whistle before the snap. Illegal procedure, perhaps.
I think it was a timeout. No, penalty. I don't see a flag on the ground.
No, I do not either. But what's Mr. Whitehat going to tell us? It's against Valley, but I'm not familiar with that signal.
I think he said illegal participation.
Flag on the play. Illegal participation.
You are correct, as we hear Terry Johnson, the PA announcer, in the background. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It will bring up 2nd and 2.
That opens up the playbook. I think they're going to run the same play anyway, but
they hand it off. Nice hole there for the Flyers. That's Jack Oldham with the carry.
Running with purpose there, right over the right guard and tackle. Just a good job at the point of attack. And Oldham picks up maybe 10 or 12 there.
I think Eric Sawyers, a sophomore, was in on the tackle for the Vikings. That's a Pizza Inn 1st down, and we already have our first timeout. We'll take it as well. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Westbanco Bank. Money doesn't make you wealthy, understanding it does. So let's talk. Learn more at westbanco.com.
My best money tip is,
allow your money and other people's money to make money for you. Think generationally, past yourself. Save, save, save.
Even if it's just $5.
Spend money on things that make sense to buy twice.
Pay back your student loans as fast as you can.
Take good care of your credit because it's buying power.
Start a retirement fund and invest in my 401k.
My best money tip is prepare for everything to go right.
Confidently manage your finances with more solid advice from Westbanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy, understanding it does.
1st and 10 for the Flyers here, just on their side of the field. Man in motion. Knox Barrett takes it, and the Flyers pick up a nice second effort there.
Oldham decided he wanted 3 more yards there.
I think so.
So he just put them on his back and carried them across the 50. Watch this. He's wrapped up right at the line.
Keep those legs moving.
68 has him.
Keep those legs moving and fall forward.
He gets 3.5 more yards with 68 on his back, and that guy is not small.
No, he's not.
Jacob Anderson had him wrapped up.
All right, 5-yard pickup.
You got to see it out here from Knox Barrett. He loves to throw that out. Here it is. There we go.
Nice pass
High
there.
percentage.
That's to Simmons, Ladarius Simmons with the catch and the yak yards after catch. And another pizza in first down for Franklin County.
That is Simmons' 39th reception on the season. He has more than 430 yards receiving and 5 touchdowns, so pretty easy there. And that's why County is so hard to stop.
Oh, just out of reach. Intended target. Is that Lane Brock? No, that was Cohen Taylor.
Also a favorite target.
Yes. Just to let him a little bit too much. Here's another look at it.
One of the reasons Franklin County is so hard to stop is because Knox Barrett completes 72% of his passes. And they always have an easy, something here or there that's pretty easy. Eddie James has done a really good job of designing this offense.
They can get 5 yards on just about any play.
Screen.
Little screen pass and broke down a little bit, but Knox Barrett's going to run it, and he's going to run out of bounds.
I tell you what, Barrett did a fantastic job there of not only not turning the ball over, which he could have done easily, but getting away from that, and they're going to call them for some kind of extracurriculars out of bounds.
I think they hit him out of bounds.
And they're going to get a 15-yard penalty out of this.
Yep, personal foul, yeah. So that'll be another pizza in first down for Franklin County. Here's another look at it.
Watch Barrett just, he's had and he gets out of it somehow. And then that wasn't much of a push out of bounds.
I will say that. That's unfortunate for Valley.
Yeah, I mean, 67 probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't think it was worth a 15-yard penalty.
Collins with the carry, picks up about 3.
Joshua Vaughn will want that back, but I just don't think that was much of a flag.
I want to give a shout out to my neighbor Chad Hill, who's probably watching. I saw his garage door open when I left the house, and he's got a very nice large screen TV in there. I know he watches these games, so thank you, Chad, for tuning in.
Beautiful night for some garage TV and maybe a cigar and a beverage of your choice. That sounds like a pretty good night to me.
Yeah, it's a favorite neighborhood hangout spot. It's his garage, let me tell you. Oh, what a catch, and what a move by Taylor. Falls down at the 5, maybe the 6.
Knox Barrett just rifled that out there to the only spot where only his guy could catch it. Watch this. He's on the run, got a guy in his face, puts it right on the numbers, and first down. As we see, LEX 18 is here for the game.
Oh, no, it's not Knox Barrett. That was Tegan Crowdis in it, quarterback, but they whistled the play. Illegal procedure, perhaps.
False start. Be first and goal from the 11 now instead of first and goal from the 6.
I wonder if they will go back to that, because that's another play we don't see very often.
Coach James did. There was a penalty called, and they ended up running the same exact play, so we'll see. But no, he's going to switch it up. Barrett is back in the shotgun now.
Yeah, the defense has seen that, and they're like, okay, we won't do that again. And in motion, Barrett, quick pass out into the flat, and
Ladarius Simmons, touchdown.
Flyers get on the board first.
There's a Franklin Goins Insurance replay. Just takes it and beats his man to the corner.
Knox Barrett does not hold on to the ball very long at all. He gets it and he delivers it.
Well, he puts it right where it needs to be, too. He's been so impressive. Even as a freshman, he was impressive. But this year, he's taken it to a whole new level.
Brian Lopez and with the PAT attempt. Kick is up and good. Brian, just a junior. They'll have him back next year. He's been very consistent in the kicking game for the Flyers.
He's had plenty of opportunities, too.
Yes, he has. You get a lot of practice, don't you?
Yes, you do.
All right, folks. The Flyers on top, 7-0. We'll step aside and come back with the kickoff here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. For all Toyota offers, visit Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Around here, it's all or nothing. That's why your Toyota dealer has more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Like the best-selling Toyota Camry or the stylishly advanced new Corolla. Now get 4.75 APR financing on a new 25 Corolla or Camry while supplies last. Or lease a new 26 Corolla for $209 a month or a Camry for just $279 a month. With 2 years no-cost maintenance included. Get all you need at your Toyota dealer now. Toyota, let's go places.
Lopez kicks off, and that's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a penalty, and my guess is the Vikings will just take it at the 35.
One of the very few miscues from Mr. Lopez.
They have the option of making them kick it again, but that's not often the selection.
I mean, and County is capable of pulling some tricks out of the bag on the kickoff game as well. So
that's true.
No reason to mess around with that. Take the 35 and start your possession. Valley has good size on their offensive line.
They sure do. You know, they are at least equal to the Franklin County defensive line.
The number we're looking for is Jacob Olds, 44. He is right in the middle of your screen. He is a disruptor on defense, extraordinaire.
Pass thrown well in front of the intended receiver.
And number 3, Jaden Samuels. 44 and 3 on the Franklin County defense are pretty tough guys.
Jordan Tompkins was the receiver out there for the Vikings. 2nd and 10 now. Just under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. 4 wideouts, 3 on the near side. Jones hands it off this time, and there is not much there, folks. Not much there. Maybe a couple of yards.
Defensive coordinator Dennis Ledford has decided to go with a 3-4, which they normally run, but they're not blitzing at all. They've got a spy, and they're just letting their linebackers clean up.
And so far, they're doing a fine job of it. That's Hockersmith, Lamar Hockersmith on the carry for Valley.
Shamari Aitken on the tackle there, the senior, one of the captains tonight. So he's relying on that front 3 to do the majority of the work, and they will spy with Lane Brock, the freshman.
We got a whistle. I can't imagine what for, unless the play clock ran out. That must have been it.
Delay of game.
That was a quick 30 seconds, though.
Felt like it. It's 40 seconds. It's supposed to be 40 seconds.
Wow.
And here's the play clock.
There in the background.
Yeah, the ball has to be,
it's at 0, yeah.
in the air when it, sometimes in the pros they let them go a little bit longer, but
a second maybe, but that was clearly
blitz here
on that one. Yeah, nice pitch and catch there, but I don't think it's going to be quite enough.
No, they're short.
Amir Jones with the catch. He's a 5'10" sophomore for Valley.
Yeah, blitz off the corner here.
Oh,
that
they
is
give
a
it to
first
him.
down. Okay.
I think that was generous. think that was generous.
I'd have to see the line to game, but no matter, they signal first down and we'll move on with our lives.
That's right. Shalom Moore with the tackle there for Franklin County. And
Valley's taking another timeout. It's their second already.
All righty, we will step aside as well. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by The Floor Show. The Floor Show wishes everyone a great sporting season. Be sure to see us for all your flooring needs and personalized customer service. We are just minutes away in Lawrenceburg at 1110 Bypass South, or call us at 502-839-6917. Follow and like us on Facebook too. The Game of the Week is brought to you by Goins Insurance. Family owned, family operated, protecting Central Kentucky since 1949. Call us for the same great rates and great service you've always been given. Call 502-875-4270 for your quote today.
All right, it's a Pizza Inn first down for the Valley Vikings out of Louisville here in this second round of the Class 4A playoffs.
KJ Jackson there, the nose tackle, number 58, the senior, working against this pretty big offensive line.
Oh, he springs out of that one, but he just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, if that. That was a number 4, and I don't have a number 4 on my roster.
No, we don't have a 4. We will effort the name of that player.
Our apologies to the Valley Vikings fans that may be tuning in tonight.
Hey, welcome to the broadcast. If you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate you being here. Leave us a comment. Or don't.
we are proud to bring it to you.
Absolutely. We're glad to have the Valley Vikings fans here.
2 guys in the backfield that time with
that was a really odd
Jones, and again, not much going. Hockersmith with the carry again, and I think he may actually have lost a yard.
Yeah, they're going to give him a yard, but that was snapped sooner than what the quarterback thought. Hold right there.
Yeah.
Blayton Shallow was trying to get the guy off his jersey.
Yeah. Jamie Jones was surprised that the ball was suddenly in his face.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. They've had some difficulty. The play clock is already down at 11 seconds. Now on to 5 seconds.
And still some confusion here.
Not get this off.
They do barely. 3rd and 9. Oh, that's a block in the back. I don't know if they're going to call it or not, but Jones is going to get out of bounds, and it'll be about 4th and 7. So my assumption is that the Vikings will punt this away.
I don't know if they'll punt or not. They may have figured out pretty quickly that this defense is not to be trifled with. Maybe not anything like they've seen all season. Well, it looks like they've got a punt formation.
Yeah. Nichols is back there. There's a look at Cash Nichols.
Maybe they're hoping to pin them within the 10-yard line somewhere.
A junior, another nice punt, and it's going to take a nice roll for the Vikings. The Flyers pick it up and get it out to about the 32. That was Collins, Leno Collins for the Flyers.
Collins is the one of the leading receivers on the team, and also one of the leading rushers on the team. Second in receptions and second in rushing yards.
All right, the Flyers from their own 32 now take possession.
They didn't face much resistance the last possession, so we'll see. Plus, they got help from a kind of a ticky-tack penalty.
Yeah.
Barrett with 5 receivers. Throw it.
Oh, it's going to be picked off. One of the few times you'll see Knox Barrett get picked off.
Only his 4th interception of the season. Got a scramble on the way back. That's a face mask.
And they give the flag. Amir Jones, the sophomore, was the one who intercepted the ball, but I think he grabbed the face mask.
Well, that's going to be a penalty where he was tackled, but this is if there's no penalty for pass interference, it's going to be an interception, and they're going to get the ball around the 45-yard line. Personal foul, face mask on Valley. We'll back him up around the 45. Don't know exactly where it is. Barrett just threw into double coverage there.
He did, and he overthrew his receiver.
I think that Franklin County is going to claim a hold before that, but it was not called.
But he grabbed the face mask of Aaron Jones, and that'll push him back to the 47-yard line.
Big opportunity for the Vikings here. All day to throw.
And indeed got a man wide open. How did that happen? Wow. Jordan Tompkins with the catch, and Valley is about to tie this game up.
They will have that opportunity. That was a moon ball. 47 yards on the touchdown.
Something happened in the coverage back there in the secondary. I don't know how he got so wide open, but he did.
Yes, he did. Great throw here, too. Threw him into the back of the end zone. Ooh, take a big shot off the goalpost.
Ow.
He'll take it. He'll take it.
And it looks like Valley is going to go for 2.
Receiver to each side, a back and man in motion, and Jones is going to run it. He's short.
I'm not sure
it wasn't Jones. It was Cortez Ricketts.
Yes. So Franklin County keeps the lead after this long pass play.
Jones to Tompkins. Valley trails 7-6.
Right here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service, or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com. Game of the Week is brought to you by Pizza Inn. Pizza Inn is partnering with Dr. Pepper Fansville. Come see us for your tailgating and pre- or post-game eats. Nothing beats our Pep Rally Pizza and Dr. Pepper for game time. Order online, on the app, or call 502-695-4102. Pizza Inn, your buffet is waiting.
Here's a look at Coach Ledford, the defensive coordinator, and Eddie James. Ledford on the right, James with the white hat and the headsets, discussing perhaps what went wrong.
You don't know you're in a fight till you get punched. And Valley threw one right there.
Cash Nichols, little squibber, and mishandled. And Franklin County, Collins is going to be tackled at the 12-yard line. That didn't work out the way the Flyers wanted.
And slow to get up, but that just may be disappointment. Well, Jones to Tompkins, and Jones sparing no arm on that throw, and this is Collins, not his best return. That was out. That ball was out. The whistle may have blown. I think they blew the whistle to stop forward progress, or because forward progress was stopped.
Barrett drops back in a little bit of trouble, but it gets it out. Oh, nice catch there by Collins. Pickup of about 7 yards.
Barrett did a really good job there buying time until somebody got open. Franklin County may be seeing a defense that's a little bit better than what they've been used to seeing suddenly.
Yeah, at least a pass defense.
Barrett was going to run it, then he decided he better not and found an open receiver.
Nice move there by Collins.
2nd and short. They can do pretty much anything in the playbook here. Why not go for one? Easy pitch and Judson dropped it. Jacob Bowles wants that one back. It hit him in the hands, but he was trying to run before he caught. Right on his body, too.
It would have been a first down, but not too much harm there. Still 3rd and 2.
No, 3rd and short. Wildcat action here. It's 1st down.
It's Crowdis with the carry.
It's the 2nd or 3rd time they've tried that this game. This is the first real success with it.
If I'm not mistaken, Tegan Crowdis, maybe not last year, but at least he started his high school career at Frankfort High.
1st down. That's a Pizza Inn 1st down.
So Barrett back in there now at quarterback. 2 wideouts near side, 1 to the far side. Knox Barrett looks around. Got 10 seconds on the play clock. 3 wideouts now on the near side. He drops back and decides to take it himself. No, he throws it. Oh, what a catch! What a catch!
Trying to see who it is. It's Collins.
Wow.
Collins caught that on the run. I cannot say enough about Knox Barrett, calm under pressure, then hits a receiver while he is running in stride for a huge gain.
You know, he was very near the line of scrimmage when he threw that.
Yes, he was. 74 yards on the pickup, says the public address announcer, and the Flyers are in business. 1st and goal from the 5.
Amir Jones made the tackle, and he was with Collins for about 20 yards.
Yeah. Just couldn't quite get him down. Play clock is at 10. Franklin County still trying to get organized here.
Crowdis in at quarterback here again.
He's going to take it up the middle.
And he gets
Touchdown,
it in.
Franklin County.
Flyers back on top by 7. Here in the closing seconds of the 1st quarter.
A fake handoff and up the middle. Just fought his way through.
I want to give a shout out to the center on that play, Xavion Brown. Did a good job for the Flyers.
Going to go for the
Lopez kicks it up, and it is between the uprights and good, and the Flyers lead by 8, 14-6 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Toll's Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Flyers set to kick off with an 8-point lead here at Benny Watkins Field. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight's 2nd round 4A playoff action. Taken up to 15 by the Valley Vikings.
It's number 5, Jordan Tompkins, and he's got some room to roam.
Gets out to about the 33.
huge 74-yard pass put Franklin County first and goal, and they didn't waste any time there.
74 yards. Wow, I didn't know it that far.
Yeah, it was, man, Barrett has just really played well. He's tough to stop.
And just a sophomore, folks, just a sophomore. 3 wideouts near side, 1 to the far side, and that snap did not go the way Jones wanted it to go.
That's a fumble, technically speaking. They're going to call that. They're going to call that a pass, but that was a backwards pass. It's hard to see that in real time, especially when the ball goes that far. But that ball should be spotted where it went out of bounds.
Here's another look. He throws it at the.
Threw it backwards.
Yeah. It was like 2 yards deep.
Yep. Ball should be at the 25, and it is now at the 34. So a big break for the Vikings.
Got a man in motion, and Jamie Jones keeps it himself, and he's off to the races. Can somebody catch him? Yes.
Well, they do.
Just barely.
Shalom Moore with a touchdown-saving tackle.
He's taken down at the 14 as the first quarter comes to an end. The Vikings will have it 1st and 10 when we come back here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Managing your utilities doesn't have to be stressful. With the MyFPB app, everything you need is right at your fingertips. Get 24/7 access to view and pay bills instantly, track electric and water usage, and even manage multiple properties. Go paperless. Turn on notifications and get real-time outage updates. Take control of your utilities anytime, anywhere. Download the MyFPB app now and make utility management easy. MyFPB, your utilities simplified.
Today, we customize everything.
Yeah.
So why not customize your video choices with NextBand Stream, the new video streaming app from FPB. Just install NextBand Stream on your smart TV, mobile, and streaming devices. Then watch with features like Restart and Replay TV, plus Cloud DVR to record cable and local channels. Powered by fast, reliable FPB internet and Wi-Fi. Customize your video. Call or visit FPB online to sign up.
There's Coach Dennis Ledford, the defensive coordinator for Franklin County High School. The Valley Vikings knocking on the door here as we start the second quarter in this second round playoff game.
They have come to play. Jamie Jones took the option there and sprinted all the way down to the 15. Heck of a play.
As you said during the break, he is an athlete. He keeps the ball himself again, gets around the end. Could he be in for a touchdown? No.
I think he's in. Yes, he is.
Oh, he got in. I thought maybe Taylor had knocked him out of bounds, but he hits that pylon, and that's all that matters.
We got a game here in the capital city. Jones he's not here to go home with a loss. Yeah, that's a touchdown.
Sure enough.
6'2" and knows what to do with the ball.
They are going to go for 2 again. They could tie it up here.
Yeah, they don't have any choice but to go for 2 here.
Now we had a different quarterback go for the 2-point conversion earlier. That was Cortez Ricketts, but it looks like Jones is going to be the quarterback this time for the 2-point conversion.
Could this be another one of those games where a botched extra point or 2-point attempt is the difference in the score?
That could be. They hand it off, and they're not going to get it again. That goes to
Jordan Keith.
Yes.
6-foot linebacker, defensive end. Not up to the task there.
So Franklin County holds on to the lead just barely. They're up by 2 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field. Franklin County up by 2. Clint Goins and Lanny Brannick and the All-Star Cable 10 crew here to bring you this ball game tonight.
Yeah, we're star-studded tonight. This is not a position that Franklin County's found itself in often this season.
Another squibber. Hard to handle, but picked up there in the middle. And the Flyers get a good return out across the 50.
Corian Tabbs carrying Viking defenders with him. Holding on to the ball.
Yeah, good job, young man. Good job.
They squibbed past the first line, and Tabbs picks it up, and
he picks up another 10 or 11 yards after the first contact.
That's why you do those squats. Keep your legs driving. Got a whistle.
And we got a timeout by the Valley Vikings. We will step aside as well. Just inside the second quarter here. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support, Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Expree.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Don't forget, folks, at the end of this game, we'll have the Expree Credit Union player of the game. And right now, Lanny, that is wide open.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Jamie Jones probably got
making a case for himself,
claim, and Knox Barrett does too at this point.
4 wideouts, but they hand it off up the middle.
Jack Oldham on the carry.
Picks up about 5.
Nothing wrong with that. They didn't reset the play clock. The play clock is down to.
Now they do.
Now they do.
And they go to Oldham again, and he gets about 4 on that carry. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Doing the hard work up the middle there is Oldham.
Number 72, Aaron Vaughn, limping off the field, tapping the top of his head like, hey, I need somebody to sub in for me, so hopefully Aaron's okay.
Barrett directing traffic here. 3 wides and a back beside him. The customary just 5 guys on the line.
If they don't connect on this pass play, which they do.
Oh my
goodness.
I
spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
Jaden Samuels.
That was 6. That was 6.
The big fella was all alone. Oh my goodness, that's 2 big drops tonight on from County.
4th and 1 though, I imagine they'll go for it.
I don't think there's any reason to punt from here.
They're going to have Samuels in there, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if they just gave it to Jaden and let him make up for his error, and he does. Gets the first down, picks up about another 5 yards.
Yeah, he is their short yardage back. 72 back in there, but not looking like he's feeling great. Samuels is good for 3 most of the time. It's a pizza in first down. You see Coach James running the offense. The 05 Franklin County graduate. He would have had his 20-year reunion this year.
Collins in motion, takes it, gets past 1 defender, heads up field, pickup of about 6.
Good tackle there from LaShawn Lamar. He's the strong safety, 5'10". Picking up 6 yards on first down, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, almost tackled in the backfield, but just out of reach of the defender there.
I'm curious, Clint, do you think that Coach James is taking the air out of the ball here for a reason, or you think they're just going to finding success running the ball?
There's just a whole. Well, I think they're finding success running the ball. I think you got too much time left to take you out of the ball now, because
not much room to run there.
If they score, they'll probably score within the next 4 or 5 minutes, and that still gives Valley plenty of time to drive down the field.
Logan Watanabe there on the tackle, just stuffed Oldham.
Yeah.
Not Oldham's fault, really. There was just
not really an opening.
He got the ball and he was faced with 2 defenders and no blocking. 3rd and 4. This is where Baird has shined. He will often throw that little out to the long side of the field. He has enough arm to get it out there. Looking.
He's got a man right there, wide open. Collins, he fumbles the ball. He had it and fumbled it. Oh my goodness gracious.
Picked up by Lonzel Parks, who's still going.
He's going to be stopped at about the 12, but that'll be a turnover.
Huge turn of events here for Franklin County.
Their passing game, no fault to the quarterback, but their passing game has not been as successful as it has been in the past.
2 big drops and now a fumble.
It was right on there, and I'll have to say this, a good job by Amir Jones for the Valley Vikings of poking that ball out of there.
Did he ever really have much control of it? We have that one angle of him looking like he's making a football move, but hard to tell if he really had much control of it. Eddie James can't be happy with it.
Here's another look from the end zone.
Yeah, he had control. It just gets knocked out. Good job by the defender.
Good job of Bob Karstner, our end zone cameraman.
Jimmy Jones goes back to work here.
And he gets rid of that one. Luckily, a receiver was in the area.
Well, the ball got hit when he threw it. That's why it flew like a wounded duck.
All right, that'll bring up 2nd and 10, stops the clock. Still plenty of time here in the second quarter.
Goes all the way over to the sideline to get the play and then runs it back in. Usually that's a receiver that brings in the play, or used to be. I guess they don't mind running Jones across the field and back. See if their spy game, the Franklin County spy game on Jones continues to be effective.
That's a drop. Incomplete pass. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. And we've got a. Oh, okay.
His shoe is off.
Okay, I thought, that's a big loss if Jacob Olds goes down.
The tackling machine. He was out there to make this play. Just never had it.
No.
And caught it with a knee down, so the play would have been over right there. Big 3rd down here.
See what Dennis Ledford dials up for the Franklin County defense. Back in a 3-4, looks like.
I think they blitz here, but I don't know who. They bring 3. All kinds of time to throw. Wide open over the middle.
Good catch. It's a pizza in 1st down for the Valley Vikings.
The catch made by Amir Jones. Just a little post. Wide open in the middle of the zone.
Shalom Moore in on the tackle for Franklin County. Jones, that's in the dirt.
Shorted that one, incomplete. Jones is probably the best quarterback they have faced all season, both running and throwing the ball. Getting some encouragement over there. And a little confusion on the sideline.
They don't have a timeout. They still got plenty of time on the play clock. It's down to 17 seconds there. You see it right there. But there was some confusion over there on the
10
Vikings
seconds,
sideline, and now they have another person. Oh, okay, he's just going out. I thought he was going back to the sideline, but no,
They're going to get a delay of game here. They're not even going to get down on the ball.
No, they're not. It's going to be a delay, a 5-yard penalty, sure enough.
This is a really inefficient way to get plays in. I'll just say that. Having to go all the way to the sideline.
Yeah, you're right. Earlier, I mean, I've seen it done several different ways, but oftentimes you'll have a receiver who's not in the game, or in the previous play, I should say, come into the game and deliver the play.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen it done this way. We're already down to 15 on the play clock again, and they're not set.
That's a backwards pass again, and that's going to be a loss of, and there's a flag, which usually indicates a hold.
That would be a disaster. So they will decline that penalty if it is indeed a hold on the offense.
You are correct. It is a hold, and they did decline it.
Brings up 3rd and a mile, 3rd and 15. That was not technically a completed pass. It was just a long handoff. Flyers all over that. They're seeing a level of speed that they have not seen most of this season. Maybe a couple of those games they've seen somebody with this much speed and talent. But County doing a pretty good job here.
They blew that dead. There's plenty of time on the play clock, so illegal procedure, illegal substitution. Let's see here.
False start. Just one of the basics. False start.
There you go.
3rd and 21 now. There's no play in the playbook for 3rd and 21.
I'm thinking pass.
Yeah, I think Dennis Ledford will dial up some sort of blitz here. They didn't blitz on an obvious down earlier, but
it doesn't look like it. And
ball
this
on
is
the
a
ground.
bad snap.
Jones almost fumbled again. That'll bring up 4th down and long.
Yeah, he may have got back. Well, I'm not sure he got back to the line of scrimmage, to be totally honest.
The line of scrimmage was
the 20. He picked it up 4.
He did. I think he fumbled there and got right back on it. Actually, that play was 4th and 20, or 3rd and 26.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought they said. They haven't. Now they say 4th and 28, but that can't be right.
No. 4th and very long.
Yes.
We'll sum it up with that. 4th and very long.
Cash Nichols back to punt here for the Vikings. He's done a good job so far.
Real opportunity here that was nearly blocked.
Caught by Collins, and Collins will get it past the 50, spins, still on his feet and still running.
Fumble!
Oh, coughs it up.
We'll see who comes up with it. Second big fumble for Franklin County. This has not been an issue for them all season.
And Collins is, he's the one that has done it both times.
Vikings come out with the ball, and the referee signal it is the Vikings ball. Huge turnover. Collins just trying to fight for yards, and in doing so, coughed up the ball.
Boy, Franklin County, you know,
a little bit snake bit, almost blocked the punt.
Here's another look at it. Makes a couple of nice spin moves there, and then boom.
Right on the ball. And I could not see.
I thought Crowdis may have fallen on it, but apparently not. 1st and 10 now for the Vikings of Valley High School. Jones goes back, and he is brought down.
Jack Oldham.
Wow, what a big tackle.
Just gets around his man and slams Jones to the ground.
loss of 5 yards on the play. Second down.
So huge sack, loss of 5. Another tackle for loss for Franklin County, almost a fumble.
Yeah, I mean, Jones did a good job holding on to the ball. And Oldham just getting around his defender there. Nice move. We're going to hand it off this time, and a nice run here by the Valley Vikings, and they get out of bounds just shy of the 30. That is
Lamar Hockersmith.
Yes.
So all the excitement of a sack
it goes away.
Drowned with Hockersmith finding some running room down the sideline. Not a tall guy, but
no, and he just decides, you know, I'm not going to get hit. I'm just going to let bounce.
I have respect for that.
Yeah, me too.
I
think that's wise.
They played a lot of football already this year. No reason to take one more hit that you don't need to. He wasn't going to get to the end zone.
No, he might have picked up an extra yard, maybe. Jones, and that pass also is in the dirt.
Blocked by our score ticker there.
Yeah,
the score bug.
Our Whitehead Hancock score bug kind of got in the way just a little bit. Pass intended for Amir Jones.
So Franklin County is content to rush 3 and spy at this point. I think they've seen what Jamie Jones can do with his legs and have decided that rushing the quarterback is maybe not the best decision. Trying to keep him in the pocket as much as possible.
Rolls
Here's a blitz.
Right, looking for something. Unloads it, and it's incomplete. Thought it might have been picked off, but the Flyers could not come up with it. That was Corian Tabbs, number 21, you see right there.
Nick Reynolds there on the blitz.
Here's another look at it. He was forced to get rid of it, and
it could have been a completion, but
yeah, Amir Jones just couldn't hang on to it.
Big down. This is 4-down territory. If I am Valley, I'm not punting from here. So 2 cracks at it to pick up 10.
Blitz right here, and a nice catch. Right in the middle of the field. They get it down to around the 10-yard line. That's caught by Jordan Tompkins, the junior.
I'm surprised there wasn't a hold called on this play. But Valley's in a hurry now. Maybe just calling it at the line here. Short pickup there for Hockersmith.
And gets about 4. This is, you know, how many times this season has Franklin County actually been behind?
Not many, maybe not any.
Yeah, I'm not sure they've ever.
I think they have been behind to maybe the Spencer County game, but that was very back and forth. Keeps it, and I think he's in.
Nope, they say he stepped out and around the 2.
Number 2, Jamie Jones around the left side. Pushed out of bounds by number 2, Colin Taylor.
Cohen Taylor on the tackle there.
It's 3rd and goal. Here's another look from our end zone camera, and
stepped out right there.
Yeah, actually at the 1.
Pretty good call by the referees.
Yes.
Hockersmith.
And he's going to be in, and the Valley Vikings have now taken the lead against Franklin County High School.
Lamar Hockersmith with the 2-3 yard pickup there. Franklin County staring at the end of their season here potentially. I mean, I know we're in the 2nd quarter, but this isn't going to be a running clock, Clint.
No, it is not. We will have a tight game tonight, folks.
We're going to go for 2 to make it 20-14. They continue chasing these points.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't use their, Nichols seem to be a pretty good, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Near Jones on the catch there.
I'm sure at halftime, Coach Dennis Ledford, the defensive coordinator for Franklin County, will probably be thinking about maybe doing something a little different in his
on the defensive side.
On the defensive side, because Valley has punted a couple of times, but they've had quite a few passes that have gone for 20+ yards. A drive, 3rd and 10 passes.
I think
that go for 20+ yards.
I think Valley was ranked a little lower in the RPI than what their talent suggests they should have been. This is a pretty good team.
No, they are. They are.
They have some size and they have a couple of good athletes.
Back for the Flyers, number 21. Corey and Tabs, number 11, Delano Collins.
Tabs and Collins back to take the kickoff. Again, this is Cash Nichols, Jr. Has not been allowed to try a PAT tonight, though.
I know. I'm a little surprised by that. I really
We're going to get a delay of game again. Looks like. I don't know why the Valley Vikings just cannot get it together.
This is the 3rd delay of game.
And they're out of timeouts as well. So they'll kick off from the 35. Opportunity here for the Flyers to make something of this. Now he's in a hurry. Squibber.
Picked up by Collins, and he will go across the 40. We've got a flag.
Almost assuredly a hold right there around the 40, which would back him up 10 yards.
Looks like the ref is signaling that to the head referee, and you are correct. Let's see if we can pick it up here.
Takes it off one bounce, and nothing to see there. So a couple of big fumbles, the difference in this one.
Yeah.
And a couple of drop passes. Otherwise, we're looking at a completely different game.
Knox Barrett with 5 wideouts.
Going on 2 here. Clapped once and then
maybe changing the play.
This is the Flyers' bread and butter right here. The quick out, get 5 or 6, keep moving the sticks.
That's Ladarius Simmons with the catch.
Flyers have all their timeouts, so there's plenty of time on the clock. 3:20 to 3:22 and running here.
Yeah, they have plenty of time to score and perhaps take the lead.
They don't have time to waste, though.
No, and they can ill afford a turnover because we have seen Valley score quickly. That's a pickup of only about 3.
Stayed in bounds 2. Pick up to pass to Ladarius Simmons. 3rd and 2.5, maybe 3 yards.
The clock continues to run.
We're under 2:45. Still with the timeout, still plenty of time. Could have gotten out of bounds there and just didn't. And now they will stop the clock to move the chains.
That was Crowdus with the carry, gets the first down. Another pizza in first down for the Franklin County Flyers.
The clock will stop briefly to move the chains. Actually, they didn't stop it at all.
No, they didn't.
Franklin County substituting on the offensive line. So this will go down to about 2 minutes.
We got Crowdus in there again, and
the play's blown dead. They're going to get either a false start or a timeout. It's a flag.
Flag on the play.
I didn't see anybody jump offside it, but I didn't see a false start either.
Illegal participation against the Vikings.
And that will stop the clock with 2 minutes. Too many men on the field.
And it'll move the chains 5 yards.
And now we're going to have a referee discussion here.
Yeah. I'm not sure what they're discussing.
Usually the referees move a little further away from the players than what they're standing here, but maybe they waved the flag off. I'm not sure. They reiterate the call.
Okay.
5-yard penalty.
Maybe there was someone that disagreed.
They had a player that ran on that you saw 24.
Yeah.
Tries to run on, and that drew the flag right there in front of the official, Deshaun Bartlett.
Yeah, Deshaun, hate to call you out, buddy, but you know.
Franklin County has taken a timeout.
All right, we'll step aside as well. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the game. Franklin County down by 6 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Welcome back, folks. The Flyers down by 6, perhaps facing their toughest test of the season thus far.
It's win or go home here. Loser leaves town match in the capital city.
That's right. This is a must-win for both teams. Knox Barrett back into the game as quarterback, rolls out, hits one of his favorite targets.
Cohen Taylor, senior, easy pitch and catch. Barrett makes it look easy.
Another pizza in, first down.
There's the floor show replay. Throwing on the run. Just makes himself available and out there with single coverage.
And gets out of bounds.
Valley's trying to run a guy off, and they just get him off there.
Again, they go to Collins this time. Doesn't get out of bounds. Pick up about 3.
Barrett was under pressure there pretty quickly. Collapsed the offensive line, so we're down to 1:30. 2 timeouts left for Franklin County. They're on the right side of the 50. Swing pass, and
that goes to Stallings.
They're going to have to take another timeout here.
I think so. I'm not sure that he may have lost a yard, maybe.
Yeah, it was. And Franklin County does take their second timeout. They'll have 1 remaining.
And we will come back with more football after this on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Low credit. This looks impossible. Kate.
That's what I'm talking about.
Didn't try that again. The average first shot. How do I get to good credit? wheels on this one. Here we go.
Credit scores can be loan obstacles too. Get credit advice for life from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
3rd and 9 for the Flyers here.
Watch for a blitz here from Valley.
Collins goes in motion, turns around, heads the other way. And Knox Barrett is fumbles
ball
the ball
on the ground, and Valley has it.
With 1:08 left to go.
3rd turnover for Franklin County.
Talk about a drive killer. That's a drive killer when you fumble the ball away.
I said blitz, and they were on top of him before he could even do anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, 2 guys in the backfield, 2 defensive linemen in the backfield. That'll bring up a Pizza Inn first down for the Vikings. With just over a minute to go here until halftime. We'll have the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. And I got a feeling Franklin County fans are not going to like it too much. He goes deep.
That
could be pass interference.
Yep.
And probably will be. Collins realizes it and probably is going to take a knee.
There was the horn blew as if the clock had stopped. I think he knew he committed pass interference.
Yeah.
No reason to extend the play. And they will mark off the 15 yards. And
yeah.
Hey, this is a team that can throw it in the end zone from here. Jeremy Jones can throw it that far. Well, he knew.
Whatever.
But there was a horn that sounded there too. So.
Well, somebody has a vuvuzela in the crowd.
I'll say it again.
A vuvuzela.
Okay.
Isn't that what it's called?
I
Those
have no idea.
horns they blow at the World Cup. You can hear it there.
There we go. Thank you.
And we got a false start here on the Vikings, I think.
False start is the call against the Vikings.
Here's another look at it, and
yeah, Collins.
Yeah, a little, and you know,
really no reason to do it though. The ball.
Yeah, Amir Jones did a good job of selling it though too.
Yeah, he did.
He kind of flung his head back like, "Hey, I'm being."
The ball was significantly underthrown. Collins never got his head around, so he couldn't see exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
Might have been deked a little bit by the receiver putting his hands up. So it's tough to play cornerback. That's all I can say about that. Cornerback is tough. 3-man rush. Oldham almost got there, but now Jones is in the open field, and he is dangerous.
Gets down at about the 29 or 28-yard line, I should say.
Can't imagine they have much of a kicking game since they have not kicked a PAT this entire game, but we just don't know. So, touchdown or bust is what I'm guessing.
Almost had him. Oldham almost had him.
Oldham already had one big sack. You don't see that that many defensive end / running backs, do you?
No.
But Oldham is up there.
There's a flag on the play. It goes against Valley.
They have the sticks all the way back at the, okay, so they're going to mark it at the 45.
Must have been a hold or
crackback block, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
I didn't see the call by the ref. Anyway, there's a penalty. It is now 1st and 12. If it was a hold, it was a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Blitz picked up, wide open.
Pass is caught.
Jordan Tompkins wide open in the middle of the field. They don't have any timeouts. He's tackled inbounds. They do have to stop the clock to move the chains, which they do.
Yeah, they've they've got a lot of receivers that can find that open spot in the defense.
Flag stops play here. Has to be on the offense.
Yeah.
Start.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if they kind of did it on purpose, just to get the clock stopped, because they have no problem picking up 15 yards. You know.
Don't seem to.
But,
But they wind the clock,
that's
though.
That's true.
They would have had to spike the ball. This is where that inefficiency in getting the play in comes into play. They're going to have to throw it in the end zone here. They're going to get 2 shots at it if they hurry. They're going to take a short stab, and
they're going to get 1 shot here to throw it into the end zone. Or kick a field goal.
45-yard field goal for a high schooler seems unlikely, so they're going to throw it in the end zone. Ball placed at the 28, you add 17, you get a 45-yarder.
I would rush 3 and have the other 8 guys on the goal line.
I think you got to run 1 extra at them just to
throw it sooner.
Just to get him off his spot.
Well, Franklin County calls their final timeout, and with halftime approaching, we will step aside one more time here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Welcome back, folks. The Flyers down by 6, 20-14 here. 5 seconds to go here in the first half. The Valley Vikings have come to play, but the Franklin County Flyers have helped them out a little bit with 3 turnovers in the first half. Last play of the half right here. This is Jamie Jones. He's going to carry it and just go out of bounds, and they're going to head to the locker room with a 6-point lead. So Franklin County at least avoided the another score by the Vikings. But we'll have the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show coming up when we return here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back, folks, to the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. Clint Goins and Lanny Brannick here with you. Lanny, let's take a look at some of the highlights, or depending on your perspective, the lowlights of the first half. At least we had a good presentation by the color guard, but Franklin County, they just they were all pumped and excited when this game started, but they have made just too many mistakes.
Good first possession by the Flyer defense. Get a big stop. And then Jack Oldham goes to work here.
Yeah, the most of the first quarter, it looked like this is the Franklin County team we're used to, and they're going to score touchdowns. And
there's Barrett to Simmons for 10 yards. PAT incoming.
We're thinking, oh, this is going to be like usual.
7-0.
Yeah. But then Valley makes a pick, a miscue by Knox Barrett, something you don't see very often. Only his 4th pick of the year.
So they had 4 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, and then a wide open Amir Jones.
That's to Tompkins.
Oh, Tompkins, excuse me. And then
there's
Delano
Collins.
Has a nice run, gets it down near the 5-yard line, and then Crowdis takes it in. He's thinking, okay, we got a turnover, but we came back. We recovered. And,
14-6 at this point.
Yeah, everything's good. No reason to panic. But then Valley.
Jamie Jones showing off the
athleticism. He's an athlete. Oh, yes. And,
They missed the first 2 two-point conversions.
But they get that one right there.
They get that one there, yep. That was a touchdown.
That's what gave them the lead. But really what has cost Franklin County in this game is a few drop passes.
2 drop passes, 2 fumbles by Collins, an interception by Barrett. And then
a fumble by Barrett.
And a fumble by Barrett.
And really, folks, that is the big difference. Now, all of those things can be corrected. Franklin County, they're not defeated yet. They're down at halftime. And maybe the first time this season they've been down at halftime, but they are perfectly capable of coming back in the second half, making some adjustments, which I'm sure they're doing in the locker room as we speak, and coming back and winning this game. Until that time, we're going to step aside, and we will see you at kickoff for the second half here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Classic Goldmaster Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Managing your utilities doesn't have to be stressful. With the MyFPB app, everything you need is right at your fingertips. Get 24/7 access to view and pay bills instantly, track electric and water usage, and even manage multiple properties. Go paperless. Turn on notifications and get real-time outage updates. Take control of your utilities anytime, anywhere. Download the MyFPB app now and make utility management easy. MyFPB, your utilities simplified.
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field. Franklin County down by 6, 20-14. Cass Nichols getting ready to kick off here the Valley Vikings. And here we go. The Flyers will receive the ball starting the second half. Up the middle we go. Looking pretty good here for Franklin County. That's Corian Tabs. Returns the kickoff for a touchdown. The Flyers are back in this. They tie the game up at 20-all. A 74-yard kickoff return. It's a nice block from Delano Collins. And Corian Tabs in for 6. There he is.
That's just the boost the Flyers needed, isn't it?
That's right. Brian Lopez puts it through the uprights. Mason Moore with the hold. And Franklin County, well, they've got the lead again.
What a turn of events.
I tell you.
After they had 4 turnovers in the first half, we speculated what might have been said in the locker room.
If the walls could talk.
I'm sure it was some version of, please hang on to the ball, gentlemen.
Yeah, some version of that.
Painting the wall with words, maybe.
But speaking of paint, I got the feeling the paint may be off the walls in the locker room. I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
But Flyers back in this.
I don't think they were ever out of it.
No.
But the turnovers were huge.
Yeah. I mean, it probably cost them 2 touchdowns, and maybe gave the Vikings a touchdown. So, the Flyers, I'm sure the coaching staff, if not the players, realize we got to fix this now. We can't fix this next week in practice. We got to fix this now.
We talked a little bit off air about what they may do differently on defense, and I don't think they have to do a ton different. They would not have given up 20 points were it not for turnovers, I believe. So I think their defense was okay. I mean, let's be honest. This is a pretty good offense for Valley. So
it is.
You take nothing away from them.
Number 7, Lane Brock, with the tackle there for Franklin County. You had a good look at him.
He's had that elbow brace on pretty much the last several weeks, if not the entire season. He's just a freshman.
That's right.
14, 15 years old. Playing an important linebacker spot.
Yeah, middle linebacker is,
They play a 4, they call their linebackers
different names for them. They don't call them middle linebacker. They've got names, and I've forgotten what they are.
They're Bandit, Mike, Will, and Monster.
We don't know which one Lane is, do we?
We do. We'll figure it out. Pretty good tackle there from Lane Brock as we talk about him. Brock is the will linebacker, if we're being technical about it.
Okay, 2nd and 8 now here for the Vikings.
Good hole up the middle. Hockersmith gets a pizza in first down there. Shalom Moore on the tackle.
Yeah, Valley's offense is, I won't say better, but they're at least as good as any offense the Flyers have seen this year.
I would agree with that. They're the most inefficient team I've ever seen of getting the play in. They run the play clock right down to the very end most of the time.
Jones under center, drops back. The Flyers defense adjusts, but it's going to be another first down, I think. Nope, he's going to be about a yard short.
I thought he could have gotten another yard out of that just on forward progress, but if he runs backwards on his own volition, then that is where the ball is marked. And as you can see, good throw and catch.
Right there he had it, but then he
ran backwards. Yep. Almost got it pulled out. Collins almost had that ball pulled out. I think we'll see a blitz or two more this half than last half. They brought a blitz maybe half a dozen times last half. Didn't always get there.
It's interesting where their defensive ends are. They're not as far back as the linebackers, but they're not up on the line either. And this is a tackle for loss.
Number 3, I believe, Jaden Samuels.
Yeah. Big play there.
Well, when you're playing a 3-4, one of the hard parts about running an offense against a 3-4 is you don't get immediate touches on your tacklers. But that time, Samuels came off the line and made the tackle. They've got 5 or 6 guys up on the line, so for Samuels to get in there and make that tackle is pretty good D.
Now they've got 4 guys. They brought up one of the defensive ends.
So it's 3rd and short here. They're looking for maybe a quarterback sneak. They'll hand it off.
I don't think he's going to get it. No, he's not. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is about it. Good stop here.
Xander Eddington on the stop there. And that is a couple yards short.
And I think the Vikings are going to punt this one away, I think. Well, I take that back. I don't see Nichols out there, so they're going to go for it with 4th and 2.
Jones is in the huddle. Only 10 seconds on the play clock, so they have to hurry a little bit.
5 wideouts. 4-man front now, and again,
Jones keeps it, but he is not going to get it.
Oh my goodness. The Flyer defense has come to play here in the second half of this game. That's Nick Reynolds, the senior, with the tackle.
That was a horse collar possibly. Jaden Samuels big time disrupted that play too. Number 3.
So that's a turnover on downs, and we have a
Viking on the field.
Yeah, we have a Viking, an injured Viking laying there at the 40. Well, they look at him. We're going to step aside here momentarily. We'll be back with more football here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
This time of year, it's all or nothing. And your Toyota dealer has all you need to pull you through the rain, snow, and mud that's headed our way, including more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else. Like the adventurous Toyota RAV4. It's been America's best-selling SUV for the past 8 years. Now with 4.75 APR financing. Or lease a new 25 RAV4 from just $309 a month. Get all you need at your Toyota dealer now. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, the Valley Viking is up, and looks like he's going back into the game.
Well, he has to set out one play. This is a missed horse collar right there. That you cannot tackle like that.
Yeah, they, the Flyers dodged a bullet on that one. They've benefited by a couple of penalties. I mean, the Vikings got tacked with a kind of a ticky-tack personal foul in the first quarter. Taylor in motion, and a little fake, and they pass it.
Knox Barrett with another touchdown to Ladarius Simmons. sophomore to senior, and Franklin County extends its lead 27-20.
And Knox Barrett just
watch this little fake.
Little fake right there,
Yep.
and Simmons a little start and stop, and they're in for 6.
Well, what was a little bit gloomy halftime feeling is all of a sudden Franklin County on top, about to be by 8 or possibly 9. Looks like 8.
And the kick is up, and it appears to be good. No good. No good. Wow.
Not many of those missed this year.
It looked good from here. It must have been wide to the right as we look at Ladarius Simmons go in for the TD. And we'll have Lopez Padilla come back and set up for the kickoff.
All right, they've done this formation a couple of different times. Usually they run around and just kick it off as normal.
They're not letting Brian kick it deep this game so far. He can kick it deep, but they usually have him lay up a little bit. Or this is a squibber, and the up back takes it at the 48-yard line.
Wasn't like last week when Wagner wasn't sure what to do with the ball.
Here's the PAT, and I thought it was between the uprights. It's
wide
to the right. Sure enough. Wow.
Hard to tell from that angle. You have to really be looking close.
Yeah, so not many.
No, he has not missed many.
He has not missed many.
This looks like he was 58 for 60 PATs. Amir Jones on the carry there.
Gets near a first down. I think they're going to give it to him. Here's another look at it. That PAT, and it just goes wide of the upright there. What a nice look from our replay producer tonight, David Columbia, and our end zone cameraman, Bob Karstner. Working hard on your behalf here on the Cable's End Game of the Week.
Second and short. We've got a lineman in motion there. Hawker Smith
gets the first down and a couple of yards extra. Brock with the tackle.
Come in with the play again. Can't tell if that is purple or a navy or kind of a navy-ish purple.
The pants?
No, the helmets.
Oh, they look blue to me.
Blue? Okay. The pants are black, I believe.
I think you're right.
Jones screen pass and throws it into
wow,
traffic.
That was dangerous. That could have easily been picked off.
I don't know who that was to. Jones goes all the way over to his coach to get the play, and here's the pass to no one, really.
Yeah, I mean, you could almost call that intentional grounding. I guess they were saying that Hawker Smith was in the area, but there was a whole lot of linemen in the area too. A screen pass that didn't quite develop. 2nd and 10 now for the Valley Vikings.
See if they'll spy Jones here. They do not spy Jones, and
he
going
goes deep, and it's going to be picked off. This time Collins gets the pick without committing pass interference.
Yeah, it's his second pick, but only one counted. And that one's a huge one.
That was had his head turned around that time, and
Collins looked like he was in the route there.
Now they're doing something to his hand. I think something maybe has come off or something. They're adjusting.
Collins had a couple of fumbles in the first half. But
here's another look, and he had it all the way.
Yeah, he really did. Really did.
All the way.
Can't tell nothing looked like there was wrong with his hand.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing over there.
He's okay.
And we've got a timeout.
Valley.
Yes. All right, we will step aside and come back with more football here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Welcome back, folks. I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Dwayne Cook, who's watching.
Hello, Dwayne.
He says, "Let's go Flyers."
We use that anachronism, tune in. Nobody's tuned in for some period of time.
Well, watching online, what do you call that? Logging in?
Watching
maybe?
the game. We just say tuned in. It's fine.
Okay.
Joshua Vaughn there with the tackle for the Vikings. Blew up that play pretty quickly. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. Deep in the third quarter, 5:44. Flyers have come out with 2 touchdowns here and have taken the lead.
Oh!
And Knox Barrett is dumped.
Yes.
That is unlike him to take a huge loss like that.
That's a sack of about 10 yards, 10, 11 yards?
At least 10. It'll be 3rd and 20. 3rd and 20 from dangerous territory. The Flyers have fumbled and thrown picks and done uncharacteristic things, so have to be careful this deep in their own territory.
Yes.
Oh,
nice pass and nice catch by Delano Collins.
It's going to be a pizza in first down, I do believe.
I think you're right.
Collins took a shot there. He got held up, and then that's not the way you want to get tackled. What a throw here.
What a catch, too.
Under duress, he gets held up and then gets hit again. I'm not saying that's a dirty play, but that number 4, who was not on our roster, laid one on him there.
Amir Jones couldn't have covered that pass any better, I don't think. Up the middle.
Jack Oldham
gets about 5.
Good pickup of 5. Anytime you can get 5 yards on first down, you'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
PA address announcer says 6 yards.
Terry Johnson, longtime PA announcer here. If you're watching from Louisville, he's been the PA announcer here for, I'd say, close to 45 years, if not more.
Darius Simmons with a carry there, and he picks up a pizza and first down. So Franklin County taking the air out of the ball a little bit. Maybe trying to run this game to its conclusion with the lead here. I don't know if you can take your foot off the gas at any point in time here.
No, I think Valley's too good of a team for that.
Oldham gets it.
Again, he's going to pick up another 6 or maybe even 7 yards. They're going to give him 6, I think, this time.
Oldham having a very solid night. Running between the tackles. They don't run outside. If they're going to do a play on the edge, it's usually a pass, some sort of out.
That's true.
A quick out to where they can get the ball to the receiver with a blocker in front typically. That's been their bread and butter all year.
Barrett keeps it himself. And he's going to get the pizza in first down.
Barrett was down when he got hit. I don't think it was late or egregious.
Wow, they did 14 yards on that carry. Wow. In Viking territory now. Drops back and makes that little hitch and go there and just barely overthrows Collins.
That would have been a tough catch either way. Collins was pretty well covered, and the ball was thrown kind of against the sideline here.
Yeah, they've got some pretty good defensive backs.
Yeah, they do. He couldn't get the second hand out. I don't know if it was being held or if he just couldn't get it up. That's happens sometimes. 2nd and 10.
Crowdus in here now. And we're going to have a
wildcat.
Something a little different.
Or a trick play.
It wouldn't surprise me if Crowdus just took off and ran it behind some of his. Yep, sure enough. I thought so. I said he's got Jaden Samuels back there, and like, I'm just going to go where he goes.
Right. He's a good guy to follow. Third down and 3 upcoming. Good pickup, though.
Crowdus not a small guy either.
No, he's not. Looked like he was holding his leg there when he got up.
Back into the game. Who knows? It worked last time. Let's try it again. But no, they've got Knox Barrett in there, the quarterback.
Barrett is under center. Here's the wing T.
That could have been a.
Looked like false start.
It sure did. It looked like somebody moved a little bit earlier, but no flag. And they're indicating another pizza in first down.
Oldham picks up the first down. He doesn't always get the call on the short yards, but he did there. Typically the short yardage back is
Samuels, oftentimes.
Jaden Samuels, who is a big fella. Right there.
Yes, and this may be a false start or illegal procedure. No, they're calling it against the defense. Another illegal participation. Too many guys on the field.
Valley's been really discombobulated on their sideline. Getting plays in, too many men on the field. That's the second or third one of those penalties.
You know, they're a really good team, but they shoot themselves in the foot sometimes by things that, you know.
They have some systemic errors.
Yes. Too many guys on the field or letting the play clock run out. And it's like, you know.
Here's Oldham. I think he's just short.
Yeah, he's going to be short by a couple of yards, I think.
This is either take a shot at the end zone or Samuels. He's
in there.
He's in the game. Very disruptive as a defender.
They give it to him, and he busts through that center of that line and picks up about 10 yards and gets another pizza in first down for the Franklin County Flyers.
Another one of those defensive lineman running back types.
Yeah. You know, you don't see that often. You don't see a defensive lineman also be your fullback.
No.
So that'll bring the third quarter to a close. Franklin County on top by 7 and knocking on the door. We'll be back with the fourth quarter next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up, and it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Retire a millionaire? Is this yearly?
Okay. A lot.
It's a big number, but it's doable.
I mean, yearly, a few hundred every month. You can get here pretty easily. I might get coffee a little less.
I think I could save $7,000 a year. Just comes down to budgeting.
To retire a millionaire, I think it'd be worth it, though.
I want to leave a legacy for my kids.
Save more for retirement with tips from Wesbanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Welcome back, folks. Franklin County with a 7-point lead and the ball on the, well, they're saying 12-yard line.
With a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here.
Yeah, and you know, against a
pretty good Valley team.
Pretty good Valley team. One of their toughest competitors all season long.
Truly. They didn't get to be 9-2 for nothing.
No. Man in motion, and we have either a false start or an offsides.
Call that offside.
Offside is the call against the Vikings.
5 free yards.
Yeah.
As much as Franklin County has struggled with turnovers, especially in that first half, Valley has struggled with system issues and penalties. Delay of game. That kind of stuff.
Oldham is going to be tackled for a loss here.
Oldham was just met with defenders.
Never had a chance.
No, never did. Gets a hand up there.
Joshua Vaughn, number 67, with the tackle. He's a big old boy.
Oldham is going to come out of the game here. Crowdis looks like he's back in at Wildcat quarterback. This has been at points effective. I think this is a new wrinkle, just doing something the other team has not seen on video.
Yeah, we've not seen this much all season long. A couple of times, but not much. And he takes the handoff and just bullies his way forward and gets pushed, and he's going to cross.
Oh,
no,
he is
not
very close.
Not going to be able to cross the line, but he gets very, very close.
Hanging on to the ball the whole time. He is hurt.
He is
some sort of cramp or.
Yeah, he does get the pizza in first down, however. And yeah, I mean, he gets hit there at the 5, and you know, he was dangerously close to getting in right there.
I thought he was in, but
I did too.
Apparently not.
But Samuels is in. Franklin County now up by 13. As we see the fireworks go off here at Benny Watkins Field. Here's another look at it. Just a quick hitter right up the middle.
20 unanswered points here from Franklin County to start the second half.
Well, that's what they needed. Whatever they said at halftime, the Flyers have answered the call. Lopez's kick is up and is good this time. And they lead by 14, 34-20. You're watching playoff football here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
This time of year, it's all or nothing. And your Toyota dealers have all you need to pull you through the rain, snow, and mud that's headed our way. Now, during Toyota Truck Month, they've got more all-wheel drive choices, like the legendary 4Runner, the world-renowned Land Cruiser, the powerful Tundra, or this best-selling 25 Tacoma, which you can get with 2.99 APR financing, or lease a well-equipped 25 Tacoma for $269 a month. Get your Tacoma now during Toyota Truck Month. Toyota, let's go places.
Don't forget, folks, at the end of this game, we'll have the play of the game brought to you by the Central Kentucky Toyota dealers.
Player of the game is going to be tough.
I know.
That's brought to you by Esprit Credit Union. The play of the game, it could be the kickoff return.
Could be. That kind of turned things around.
As many times as I'd like to think I have a vote on this, I do not. Do you have a vote on this?
Nice run there by Tompkins.
Flag on the play, almost always holding on the returning team. We're just trying to figure out where to mark it.
Tackle that time by Nick Dunmeyer, another freshman for the Flyers.
Blocking the back, they call. That's a killer. They have really done themselves no favor with dumb penalties, delay of game, having trouble getting the play into the game. Too many men on the field, and now a block in the back.
Yeah, gosh, that took it back like 30 yards.
35, 40-yard loss. They're taking that from basically the 50 all the way back to the 10.
Wow.
38-yard penalty.
Coach DeMarcus Smith can't be happy with that.
No. Jamie Jones got less than a quarter left to work his magic to see if Valley can get out of here with a win.
And off up the middle.
Smith.
He finds a hole and takes it down to about the 44. And I think that's going to be another tackle out of bounds,
I don't know what that was. Was that a taunt? Like, it didn't look like it was out of bounds, but the referee was pretty emphatic that it was a penalty of some kind. Let's see if it may be against Franklin County for a personal foul.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Did he lower the helmet?
I think he was out of bounds. I think he had stepped out of bounds.
Might be. Right there.
He was out of bounds a couple of yards before Taylor hit him. Right there, he's out of bounds.
Two steps, but then
and then helmet to helmet too.
The targeting. Yeah. Pretty quick with the flag there.
Good job, Mr. Official. It was a good call. Jones drops back and able to eke out about 4 yards. We've seen him throw it that far, haven't we?
Absolutely. Now, he's not as accurate when he's running as Barrett is, but he has arm talent, and he can definitely run the ball. We've seen him do it all. I mean,
yeah, we have.
The kid has had a really good season. They're leading rusher and passer. Not that unusual at the high school level, but indicative. This is technically a pass play, and that is going to be a loss.
Yes. Nick Reynolds in there with the tackle, number 22.
Bring up 3rd and 6. We got a cramp on the field here.
That's Amir Jones, the sophomore. We don't usually see cramps this late in the season, but it is kind of a warm day for November.
57 currently, according to my watch.
All right, well, they look at him. We'll step aside right quick and come back here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Managing your utilities doesn't have to be stressful. With the MyFPB app, everything you need is right at your fingertips. Get 24/7 access to view and pay bills instantly, track electric and water usage, and even manage multiple properties. Go paperless. Turn on notifications and get real-time outage updates. Take control of your utilities anytime, anywhere. Download the MyFPB app now and make utility management easy. MyFPB, your utilities simplified.
There he is, Amir Jones, able to get off the field under his own accord, and there's Coach Eddie James,
trying to pick up what happened here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, his ankle got turned pretty badly.
And lots of fighting with face masks there at the end of that play, so hope Jones is okay.
And another big play by Nick Reynolds. Wow. He's having a good series of downs here for the Flyers.
Pretty excited about it.
4th and 8, and I don't think the Vikings are going to punt this ball.
No time now. 4th and 12. Almost got the fumble. There was the blitz. Reynolds blitz from his outside linebacker slot.
Which you predicted during our halftime break that we might see a little bit more of in the second half.
Yep. It's tough to blitz Jones, but they've shown they can do it.
All right, Valley calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching playoff football here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Toll's Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Welcome back, folks, to the Cable 10 Game of the Week, brought to you by David Toll's Auto Pro Tire and Auto Service.
Longtime sponsor here at the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Yes, we appreciate them very much.
Delayed blitz.
4th and oh, look at this. Oh, right between his hands. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's down too. Jordan Tompkins.
Oh, my goodness. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. Well thrown ball. Well defended.
It was right there.
It was right there.
Right there.
Right through his hands.
Great camera work. He's open. Ball hits him in the hands. Oh, my goodness.
So the Flyers will take over on downs with just over 8 minutes to go here in this contest, and they're up by 14. Now this is the part where you bleed the clock or take a little air out of the ball, I think.
Well, I think this is also, I think Coach Eddie James wants to put the foot on the neck, so to speak.
Yeah.
This is a touchdown here pretty much ends this one.
Hand it to Samuels. He barrels ahead for a pizza in first down. Gets it into Viking territory.
I don't know what his top speed is, but he pretty much hits it as soon as he gets to the line. He's going full out. Defensive tackle / running back, or fullback maybe in this case.
Yeah, he lowers that head and just goes.
And they will run this play clock down to 15.
And there again, this time to Crowdus, I think, isn't it?
Crowdus picks up maybe 2.
And the clock continues to run, and Valley only has 1 timeout left.
That's another thing that Valley's really struggled with. They used their first 3 timeouts in the first quarter. So they just have some system issues that they need to get worked out for next season. If they don't get it together tonight, it's too late.
Samuels again doesn't get the first down, but does pick up about 4.
More to the point, they've taken 2 minutes off this clock already, nearly 2 minutes. And with another first down, they can take Another couple
2
minutes, yeah.
And Valley can score quick, but I don't think they can score that quick.
Yeah, they would need some help here. 6.5 minutes. It seems like a lot of time, but every first down is a couple of minutes off the clock at least.
Knox Barrett under center. They pitch it this time, and this is going to be a first down.
Jack Oldham, he just needs to get down, but he's going to go out of bounds. They have to stop the clock anyway for moving the chains, but he stepped out of bounds. Not a big deal.
No.
Gain of 12 yards on the play. First down, Franklin County.
But the ultimate goal here is to get a touchdown, because I think 3 touchdowns puts it out of question.
Number 3,
Samuel's on the carry there, just for a couple.
Number 66, Jaden Moore Dewitt.
Knox Barrett runs to the sideline to get the play from Coach James, who is also the offensive coordinator. Runs back over.
Should the Flyers win tonight, next week they'll take on the winner of North Oldham and Spencer County. And we've already seen Spencer County here. That's the team that the Flyers beat, but by only 1.
Barn burner.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, what a
catch.
play. What concentration.
Noah Coleman with the freshman with the touchdown off the tip pass. And that may be all she wrote.
Yeah.
Chance to go up 41-20, 3 touchdowns with under 6 minutes to play.
A little bit
Tipped.
of a mix-up there in the backfield,
Oh,
I thought, but yeah. Oh, so unfortunate for the Vikings. LaShawn Lamar got his hand on the ball, but unfortunately he knocked it right into the hands of Noah Coleman. And the kick is up and good, and the Flyers lead by 21 points. And they were down by 6 at halftime. All right, we'll come back with a kickoff next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
It's all over if they hit this field goal.
Buying or selling a home can be as exciting as winning the big game on a last-second field goal. Or it can be just as devastating if the kick doesn't go in.
And the kick goes up. And it's no good. Home team loses.
That's why in real estate it always helps to be on a winning team. Choose Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field. There's Coach Eddie James. Probably in a little better mood than he was 45 minutes ago.
You got to think.
The Flyers have responded.
Flags or plays blown dead.
That's usually an offside on the kickoff.
Flyers have put up 27 unanswered points.
Yeah, Valley has not scored since halftime.
And they have given up 1 turnover and turnover on downs. Franklin County got their mistakes cleaned up.
Yeah, that was really the big thing about the first half is that Franklin County just, you know, they had 3 fumbles and an interception. You know, it's.
Well, they just had pistol in hand aimed at foot.
Yeah, it's nothing that Valley actually did. It's what Franklin County did to themselves.
Valley has played fine. They just got some gifts.
Yeah.
Don't. Good job.
That's right. When you hear the whistle, stop. That's a good job. Don't do anything stupid. So
Corian Tabs with the tackle there.
That's right. And the release. Because it's so tempting It's so tempting.
Yeah, to drive them straight in the ground.
Because I have done that, 40 some odd years ago. I've done stupid things like that, like, ha, I got you now. I'm going to show you. And but he did a good job. Heard the whistle and let up. Like, okay.
Well, we're about to see what kind of arm talent Jamie Jones has. They cannot afford to run the ball here. They can't afford a clock stoppage, or they can't afford the clock to run.
Yes.
They have to get the clock stopped on every play. 3-man rush.
That's well overthrown, and the intended receiver wanted something. I don't know what he was complaining about, because I thought it looked pretty clean.
Mayor Jones throws his.
Cortez Ricketts is over there. He wasn't the one that threw that ball, was he?
Well, Jamie Jones is on the sideline.
So Ricketts now in.
Different quarterback.
Sure
Jamie Jones is standing there by the coach. We did not notice that. Our apologies on that. Didn't see him. He's standing there by the yard marker.
Yeah, I hope he's not injured.
I don't know.
This is going to be picked off rather easily.
That is Shalom Moore making his way downtown.
Gets it past the 50 or to the 50. And the Franklin County Flyers, barring some miracle, have just about got this wrapped up. Valley can only stop the clock one time, and Franklin County needs maybe 2 first downs.
Yeah,
here.
2 first downs is pretty much all that's required here. Moore making some moves here. It's like when the guys are on offense, they forget how to tackle, even though they're playing defense too. I expect to see a lot of running the ball here, and I'm wrong.
Oh, looky there! Oh, looky there! Cohen Taylor. I think Valley was expecting the same thing, and
I know I was.
The Flyers just caught them off guard. That's.
I'm a little stunned by that.
I am too, a little bit, but it's another play where Knox will get the ball, then he'll kind of do a little fake, and the receiver will also kind of stop or slow down and then take off, and he's 5 yards past the safety or the cornerback out there, and there you go.
Flyers waste no time to tack on another TD. (48-20).
And at halftime, it was 20-14, folks.
34 unanswered points, and the cream has risen to the top.
Yes. All right, we'll step aside briefly and come back with the kickoff next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by The Floor Show. The Floor Show wishes everyone a great sporting season. Be sure to see us for all your flooring needs and personalized customer service. We are just minutes away in Lawrenceburg at 1110 Bypass South, or call us at 502-839-6917. Follow and like us on Facebook too.
Welcome back, folks. Brian Lopez Padilla going to kick off. Joey Thacker, a brilliant football mind, and of course maybe even more brilliant basketball mind. He's the head coach of the Lady Flyers basketball team and does an excellent job, but he's also a pretty good thinker when it comes to football as well.
Corian Tabs there with a big tackle. Coach retired from the Lady Flyers last year, but still coaching football.
Yeah. He led the Lady Flyers to, gosh, 5 or 6 16s, and
had a couple D1 players along the way too.
yeah, and went to the championship game at least twice. So once upon a time, several years ago, Lexington Herald leader said the greatest offensive football mind in the state is a high school girls football coach.
High school girls
basketball coach, rather. I'm sorry, yes. And they were referring to him, of course.
Wow, it's high praise.
Ricketts.
Cortez Ricketts
gets the Pizza Inn first down.
Jones has seen what appears to be his last action, and he is a senior. He will be moving on to maybe a small college next year.
I got a feeling if he wanted to, he could.
So Pizza Inn first down for the Vikings.
A lot of folks, a lot of teams would love to have Jamie Jones on their team next fall.
I think so.
Ricketts up the middle again, and again gets a Pizza Inn first down for the Valley Vikings. And I think Coach DeMarcus Smith has recognized that, hey, this is my quarterback of the future.
Yep.
Ricketts just a sophomore, so let's get him some good game time experience against a good football team. It'll pay off next fall.
Runs back out there with the play.
It's no longer about winning this game. It's more about preparing for next season. Seeing what they can do. And they've had a good season this year, 9-2.
Nothing to be ashamed of, losing to Franklin County at Franklin County.
Right,
in the playoffs.
right. You know, you're on the road and yeah, facing an undefeated team. I mean, you know.
Defending state runner-up.
All right, Valley calls their last timeout with just under 3 minutes to go in the game. We'll step aside as well and come back with the final 3 minutes of this football game when we come back here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Don't forget, folks, when this game is over, we're going to have the Central Kentucky Toyota Dealers play of the game and the Esprit Credit Union player of the game. So stay tuned for that. Cortez, quick pitch out into the flat. Amir Jones with the reception. Glad to see Amir back in the game. He went out briefly with a kind of a sprained ankle.
Yeah, we thought it was either an ankle or cramps. May have just been cramps.
May have been.
He doesn't look any worse for wear.
No.
Corey on tabs with a tackle there. So we'll be back here next week with Flyers hosting, we believe.
I'm thinking North Oldham. It's North Oldham and Spencer County. They're playing as we speak. I really don't know, but North Oldham, so far, North Oldham, I forget who their first playoff game was against, but they blew them out. Not sure what Spencer County did. They won, of course, but.
Well, Spencer County played tough here, so there's.
Yeah, they did. They sure did. We got a flag on the play, and KJ Jackson over there lost his helmet for Franklin County. I'm not sure what the issue is. He's got it back on there. You see him, number 58, KJ, the senior.
Personal
play
foul.
Is over. Yeah.
Personal foul is the call against the Vikings.
That'll push them back. Hopefully it's not getting too chippy out there. I mean, this is.
You don't want to see that.
No. Especially, you know, I mean, this game is all but over, you know, so.
I don't know what the.
It was over there on the sideline, just out of frame, I think.
So it's.
They got the first down, but then the penalty, so it's going to be 1st and 10 now from the 34.
Yeah, they lose the yardage.
Ricketts, he can scamper forward.
He really can. I'm surprised they don't have him in there at some other position. Like, we're seeing.
Here's the previous play. You can see over on the sideline. You can see Jackson goes over there and yeah.
Takes his helmet off.
Yeah, I think that was Joshua Vaughn, I think, was the guilty party there for the Vikings.
Well, we're not going to have a running clock unless the Flyers can score in the last minute here. And
that's picked off, and they run it out. This is Cohen Taylor again, and you know what? No, he's going to go down. I thought he may run this back. He may run this back.
He's had a good game.
He has.
Well, we find out who the player of the game is here momentarily.
That's right. It could be him. He's had a pretty good game, a couple of touchdowns.
We've got a bunch of plays of the game to pick from as well.
That's right. Well, it's all over but taking a knee here for Franklin County. That's all they have to do. Because Valley's out of timeouts, they can't stop the clock, and
we'll be back with the Esprit Credit Union player of the game and the Central Kentucky Toyota dealer.
Easy for you to say.
Play of the game. And the Esprit Credit Union post-game recap. North Oldham will be in the capital city next week, 35-26 over a team that took Franklin County to the wire.
That's right. And Johnson Central has lost. We just found out Johnson Central has lost.
36-29.
Wow. That according to Max Preps. So, but that's big.
A shake up in 4A, isn't it?
That's big news. All right, folks, stay tuned. The play of the game and the player of the game coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. For all Toyota offers, visit Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
There's a reason why Toyota is America's best-selling retail brand. It's the quality, dependability, and reliability that you expect from Toyota. And that starts right here in the USA, where Toyota has invested over $49 billion into 11 different manufacturing plants, including the newest one, a battery plant for its electrified vehicles. There are now 13 different Toyotas built in the USA, with more on the way. America drives Toyota. Let's go places.
The Game of the Week was brought to you by Esprit Credit Union. Esprit Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Show your local spirit with a spirited debit card featuring your school colors and mascot. Open an Esprit Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
High five to all our local teams from Esprit Credit Union. Esprit celebrates and encourages you and your successes athletically, personally, and financially. Let us reward you. Open a High Five Experience account and earn money with your checking. Visit us at esprit.org for details. Membership required, federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, folks, to Benny Watkins Field. Franklin County High School comes back after being down by 6 at halftime to win this game 48-20. And now it's time for the Central Kentucky Toyota dealerships play of the game. And Lanny, I think this is what really turned the tide right here.
Yep, huge kickoff return.
Right at the start of the second half, and that is Corian Tabbs taking it all the way to the house.
It felt pretty bleak going into halftime. 2014, four first half turnovers, but Corian Tabbs comes out and kicks off a long scoring streak for the Flyers in the second half.
That's right. They shut out Valley High School the entire second half, and Franklin County scored, what is that, 32 unanswered points?
They scored 34 unanswered.
34. My math is a little suspect. Okay. Now it's time for the Esprit Credit Union player of the game. And who might that be?
Looks like Ladarius Simmons. Congratulations. You're the player of the game.
Ladarius picking up a couple of touchdown passes. And
honestly, tough to pick. There were so many.
There were a lot of guys that could have gotten it, but this week it's Ladarius Simmons. Congratulations on being the Esprit Credit Union player of the game. And now it's time for the post-game recap, brought to you by Esprit Credit Union. Lanny, this game started off kind of the way we expected, but then midway through the first quarter, it took a turn.
Franklin County started out hot. Barrett to Simmons. Extra point incoming. It is good. And Franklin County's up 7-0 with 6:58 to go in the first quarter. Then Knox Barrett uncharacteristically throws one away. Returned cross midfield.
It's Amir Jones.
And penalty on top of that.
And then
Jamie Jones.
Yeah, he hits Jordan Tompkins for the touchdown.
Franklin County fights back. Tegan Crowdis with the Wildcat touchdown.
They're up 14-6 at this point. But then Jamie Jones runs it in himself, and it's 14-12.
Here's Barrett, who had 4 touchdowns. Oh, no, it's not a touchdown. It looked like it was going to be, but a fumble. And that was the story of the first half for the Flyers. 4 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, an interception and then a couple of fumbles. Unfortunately, 2 of them by
Delano Collins.
Yeah, he fumbles that punt right there, and then Valley comes and scores, and they take the lead 18-14, and then they get the 2-point conversion, and that was your halftime score.
2014.
2014, down by 6, but then
looked like a game until
halftime.
And then it wasn't. Then it was all Franklin County. Corian Tabbs with the TD off the kickoff return.
I think they said it was a 74-yard kickoff return.
21-20.
And this is on defense. Nick Reynolds had a great second half on defense. I mean, Coach Ledford is pumped. They are pumped. Knox Barrett throwing again to Ladarius Simmons for another touchdown for Franklin County.
Barrett had 4 touchdowns and then another interception. Look at that, like he was in the pattern.
That's right. Collins making up for those fumbles.
Collins gives, and he takes away.
And then Samuels barrels in for a TD for Franklin County, and the fireworks go off.
PAT is good.
Yeah, Brian Lopez, he missed one. He missed one PAT, oddly enough. And this is quite fortuitous. Noah Coleman, the beneficiary of that tipped ball, gets a touchdown for the Flyers. And then here's Cohen Taylor with another touchdown for Franklin County. And I think that was the last bit of scoring right there. Well, barring the PAT, of course. And that is your final score, 48-20. And that has been your Expree Credit Union post-game recap. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget, next week we'll have Franklin County taking on North Oldham as they defeated Spencer County tonight, and it should be a good one. And Johnson Central, who was ahead of Franklin County in the RPI, they were the number 2 team in 4A.
One of the favorites.
Lost to Covington Catholic tonight, so that'll be a change up in things. But the Flyers, they've got to come ready to play next week to take on North Oldham. Until then, for Lanny Brannick and Bob and John and Todd and Harvey directing tonight, David and Crystal, I'm Clint Goins. Thanks for watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.